everybody, it's Ann, and today we're going into Cousin Mel's house for Cousin Mel's fall home tour. I know this is the tour you've all been waiting for. Fall is Mel's favorite season. And I wasn't able to go in there with her and do the tour this year because of, well, you know what's going on. But she did it herself and she did a fantastic job. So I hope you guys enjoy it and get lots of tips and tricks from her.
Hey everybody, it's me, Cousin Mel. Just wanted to reach out and say hi and give you a little bit of a fall video here of my place. There's obviously the outside. I added some mums and a little pumpkin sign. Got that farm sign last weekend when we were on a little day trip away. And then I have these, sorry about the sun, it's bright. It's a gorgeous fall day here today in New England. So I have those white rockers that I had on the other side. I moved them and added some pillows and some blankets and a nice pumpkin in the middle. So that gives you a little bit of a fall scene on the outside. And then a nice big pumpkin on the doorway. Beautiful mum. I love this time of year with the pumpkins and the mums. So I'm going to take you inside. Here we are into the mud room. So hi, there's my pumpkin there, my wooden pumpkin. And then got a few new things this year. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. So the pumpkin lady is from Lainey at Country Bumpkins, really cute. And then I got the pillow from an Etsy shop, and I'll have to think of the name of it and then let Ann know. But really neat. It's a pillow, so it's not a pillow cover, it's a pillow. But what's nice about it is on the other side, it has, you know, a different design. So you can use it afterwards, you know, after the fall season when you want to go into just putting it out. So I've kind of gone with the basic beige colors this year in this room. Kind of stuck to the, you know, the beige cream color. So I have my little pumpkins inside my basket there. That's my multifunctional basket that I change for every season. Just a little wooden pumpkin man there. And then couch is pretty basic. Just the one pumpkin pillow in the middle. And then in the front, I've got that cute little pumpkin man. I got him at Primitive Goods. He's adorable. So I have him, and then just on this side, I've got the other pumpkin man, the wooden pumpkin man on that side. And then just a little scarecrow guy there. And then to add a little pop of color, I have the pumpkin patch pillow cover that I've had. And I just threw that in the white basket with some brown pillows. So there's the mud room. I'm going to just kind of cruise you through it. So there's the first room. I love decorating for fall. Oh my goodness, fall is totally my favorite time to decorate for. So now we're going to bring you into the kitchen. Actually, kind of, it's almost like throwing up pumpkin people in here. I didn't realize I was doing this, but every once in a while I find a different one. So there's my big pumpkin guy. I got him at Primitive Goods as well. And then what I did in here was, you can see the table runner is actually, it was a giant table runner that I cut into 4 pieces and put it into various places in the kitchen to just kind of add that color throughout the kitchen. So you see a little splash of it everywhere. So I just added a little pumpkin sign, and then down here added a few pumpkins into my basket of, you know, the old-fashioned kitchen utensils and pans and things. So here's my pie safe that I love. I mean, my tablescapes are a little different this year because I've got the pie safe and I like it, so I'm not going to take it down. But I actually added that candle and pumpkin, and again, here's the table runner cut into a smaller piece for this table. And then today I visited Ann, and shout out to Kate at Woodstock Country Shop. Those 2 pumpkin people were from Kate's, so they're really cute. His overalls match her top. So, of course, I had to get both because they are a pair. I couldn't break them up. So I have that over there. Then if we scan over here, again, vomiting up pumpkin people everywhere. There's some more that I've had these people for years. And then, again, the table runner. And then the pumpkin patch sign, which is actually a Dutch dream, because on the other side, if you flip it, it's a Christmas tree farm sign. So it's just perfect. And my friend Abby made that years ago, and I bought that from her. So just kind of, I threw them in that old tin. I'm really getting into the old tins, and then I got that potato chip tin too. So I don't know why, but I'm getting into all the old rustic chippy things lately. But so that's that little corner of the kitchen. And you scan the counter. I didn't do too much. I kept the same mugs and all. I did throw a little pumpkin man into my Maxwell House tin with my coffee and my coffee area there, and then the little cider sign on the top to add a little bit of a splash of color. Threw in a candle there, a little pumpkin moon candle, and then a pumpkin towel into my sack of towels there. Then of course you always have to do your apple cider Mrs. Myers. You always have to have Mrs. Myers, and they have to be seasonal because that's just me. And then just the little pumpkin towels there. That one matches the one that's onto the oven there. And then up here, I've got a really cool pumpkin that I got at Country Bumpkins with a little bit of a pattern on it and some writing on it, but it's a little old cloth pumpkin. So I put that on top of the scale to add a little bit of color there. And then again, I took the table runner, I cut it up, and I just put it in this old tin, and then added the old strainer, and then I just have a candle in there. And this is the Antique Candle Company candles. This is Warm Caramel Crumble. Oh my, if you guys want awesome candles, go online to Antique Candle Company, Google it, and then go online. They have the best candles. They have apple picking candle, they have apple cider, they have the warm caramel crumble there. So that's kind of that corner there. And if I scan into this area, I just have my pumpkin man, and then I have my pumpkin jar that goes with him. So, and then just a little scarecrow guy in my basket. So that's kind of a little overview of the kitchen, and that's what I've done in the kitchen this year. So I know, I just really love decorating for fall, like way too much, but it is fun, and it's a beautiful time of year. So now we're going to get into the dining room. It hasn't changed too much in here. I did get that locker, which I don't think I had the last time, and I love it because I can. There's like hooks in there, so I added an old throw, just a brown and yellowish kind of checked throw that adds, you know, fall colors into it with the old little dress. And then on the shelf, I ordered the jack-o'-lantern with the pumpkin sign and the little pumpkins on it. So it gives it a pumpkin-y theme, like a fall theme. And it's a crappy looking, I mean, really, it's like all bent up, banged up, and scratched. But I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that old locker. Then I found the old sweeper. And it has, if you can see it good, it says Grand Rapids. And that was the Mecca of Dutch people. That's where we went to college, in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Because that's what all the good Dutch kids did. So, and I'm a cleaning person, so what better to have a sweeper, an old-fashioned sweeper in my house. Then I found this cool old toolbox, added some greens, and then I added a gourd to it. So it gives a little bit of a fall theme there. And then I have my little candy corn pillow on that chair, and then on the other cane chair that I have. Here I didn't change too much. I have the amber bottles, which I love. And then I added these cloth pumpkins to just add a little bit of a pumpkin look to there. So that table is, and I love the scales with the greens in them. I really like those. And then my little tricks, I always add my pillows to my olive bucket. So I added some fall pillows with the cloth pumpkin in there to give it a little bit of a theme there. And then in this shelving area, I just kept the people that were in there and the tins that were in there on each different 3 shelves. There were different tins, and I just put a pumpkin on each of their laps. They're kind of cool. These are like the little wooden pumpkins that, you know, you've been watching Ann's station for a while, but we went to the Profound Market, which sadly would be today, and it's not because of COVID. Sad but true. So that's kind of why I went down to see Ann, and we had some lunch, and we went to One Stock Country Shop, which was wonderful, but those were little memories from Profound that I bought last year. So, yeah, you kind of mourn the fact that our lives have changed so much, but then I guess we have to be thankful for the days that we have the good days. So this is also a different tablescape than last year because I got a lot of the wooden boxes. So I added a chenille pumpkin that I've had into the center. And then actually these, I had this first, and they're actually just fake, flowers. But I put them in there, and then I saw these pumpkins at Primitive Goods, and I love them. So I thought, well, I'll put them inside of that as a tablescape piece. So I really like those. They add a little bit of pop of the pumpkins without, being too orangey. Like I said, I've been kind of going with the beige kind of themes this year. So that's a little overview of this room. So it's been really fun. I just kind of pieced a little bit at a time as far as decorating. So yeah, so I love that. Like I said, my tricks with the old olive buckets, I really like. I have to backtrack a minute because the timing of UPS is impeccable. Right after I videoed this room, this sign came in. And it's, as you can see, it says, I think I love fall most of all. That's, I believe, from Anne of Green Gables. And I absolutely love that quote. And I mean, that's so typical me because I just love the fall. So it was kind of a sign I couldn't pass up. So I really like the way it looks in this room. Usually I have a sign from Small Woods Homes that says gather there, but I'll put that up probably around Thanksgiving or so. Although at Thanksgiving I'll be putting up my Christmas things. So anyway, so that is that. Just wanted to give you guys a view of that really great sign from Smallwood Homes. And then there's another cute little sign about all them rules of making leaves, jumping in the pile, wear a hoodie. Today was such an awesome day because it was like a hot chocolate hoodie and put the heat on in your car kind of day. So I'm like, it was a Triple H day, which is awesome. But what's cool in New England is you can be very cold in the morning. Like this morning was chilly. And as I drove down to Ann's house, it got nicer. It was beautiful when we sat outside. And now I'm home and it's like 70. So it's just, I love September because it can just be like that. So now here's my TV room. I think pretty much, a lot of the things have stayed except for different touches of fall here and there. I've got that Hometown Dairy sign still that I love, metal sign. Added a little Happy Fall You All sign there. And then I added this toolbox, wooden toolbox that I got at Primitive Goods as well, and then added the chicken feeder, and then just threw some cloth pumpkins onto that. So that's a little cute little area. And then I added this, so I have my little wooden box, and I added some pumpkins there, and then those cute little old postcards. I believe I got those at Country Bumpkins quite a few years ago, but I just think that looks really cute in the box like that with the candles. I have the timer candles that light up at night, so that adds a little color, a little bit of light in the winter time or the fall. Not winter yet, take that back. But yeah, and then just added that little pumpkin man that I got from Woodstock Country Shop a few years ago, and with the candle and another little white pumpkin on there. And then the windows, I'm, just got the little pumpkins that match each other on each of the windowsills with just a little piece of glass, just a plain glass jar, though. Just add a little something. The couch and the chairs, the pillow covers that are on all those with the pumpkins are all from Tattered and Spun Life. So they're pillow covers, and they're beautiful pillow covers. They have the lace that you tie. And so I just, again, as I said earlier, I went for pretty much beige, kind of staying light with this room and the other rooms. So I got this pumpkin off of an Etsy store too. It's really cool. It's an old quilt that they kind of rolled up, put it in a ball, and they stuck a stem on it. So it's really neat. And then another little pumpkin person, and another little pumpkin guy from Woodstock Country Shop, and added some pumpkins to him. So yeah, and then my couch, I just have those two pillows. So the pillows in the back, the knit pillow in the middle, and then in the back, these pillows are pillow covers from Piper Classics. And then the other pillow covers are from a company called Tattered and Spun Life. So I just really love the green in this room. It blends really well with the paint color. Then I found that pumpkin patch sign online, and that's from an Etsy shop as well, but it's the exact green that's in the pumpkins on the pillow covers. So yeah, and then I just added one little pumpkin there and left the greens on the table. Usually I take the greens off, but I like them with the greens that I have in the pillow covers and on the sign and with the wall color, the paint on the wall. So yeah, so this is the living room. I still have my ironing board up there. I really like that touch right there. And then I just added some pumpkins into that basket that I have my clothespins in. So that's an overview of my living room. It's very, very comfy. Got the throw that matches the pillow covers. So when it's got a chilly night and you're watching TV, you can just kind of kick back and throw a blanket over you. So now we're heading into the porch. I didn't do too much in the porch as far as like decorating wise because I really like the colors that I have in here now. I think I finally found, rather than changing every season, I just really like the peaches and the beiges. So I kept this as it was. The only thing I really did was I got a couple of mums and I put some mums inside that's an old strainer, like an old metal strainer, but it's great as just a plant holder. So I have that over there, and then I threw another mum into this nice bucket. I love this Dutch Boy white lead paint bucket. I found that at Primitive Goods as well. And I just really like that mum in there. It fits it perfectly. It's a kind of a sweet little corner right there. We get a lot of nice sun. So I'm going to kind of scan you around and just kind of show you a view of the porch and tell you this is honestly my favorite room. I absolutely love sitting in my porch. It's so cozy and you can see all the action on my street from there. So now I'm going to take you into my room. This is the master bedroom. And kept the quilt, kept all the pillows, just added pillows that I had in my TV room last year. This beautiful Target cable knit blanket. Absolutely love. So cozy. And it matches the pillow. And then I actually just bought that last year. I think that might have been from Country Bumpkins as well. But I didn't change too much in here. Just added some pops of color with the burnt orange, with the pillows and the throw. Sorry. Speak. And then I have this old scary kind of cute, kind of ugly cute pumpkin head. So I threw him in, and these pillows are all pillow covers. I have this, and then there's a couple on my bed. Those are all from Hobby Lobby. Those pillow covers, the beige ones. So those I had in my TV room, but again, like we've said before, you know, you move things around, you change them from room to room. I've never had them in my bedroom, but I love them in here with the quilt that I got. So this comforter is from Walmart with the pillow shams. I bought that last spring, I believe. So I love that in here. It kind of really softens up the room. And then, like I said, with the burnt orange, it gives it a little pop of color. And now we'll go into just a little common area. I didn't change too much in here. Basically just added a little pumpkin. She's holding a little pumpkin to add a little fall color there. And then in that old window, that was a window from this house, the original farmhouse windows from this place I live in. I found those out in the garage. And so I added them here. And in the summer, I just had little wooden bird houses hanging from them. But I found this neat orchard apples by the bushel and peck sign last weekend when I was in New Hampshire. So I added that to that. So that looks really good. And then we go into the guest room. Not too much is changing here. Just added a few small touches. I added this bedding and the runners and all in the spring. I used to have this in my master bedroom, and then I got the quilt from comforter from Walmart. So I changed and I added this into this room because they were beautiful pieces, and I just didn't want to not have them out. So I said, oh, they would look good. So I really love them in this guest room. The pillow, again, and it's from the same Etsy company as the pillow I showed you in my mud room. And that's got, if you look real close, it's the same, you know, the ticking stripe that's on the bedding in the pillows. And they're in the pumpkins. So, and I just added an old quilt that I had to just add a little bit of a splash of kind of coziness, a little bit winterish, fallish. And it's got the browns in it and the blues of the room. So then over there, I added that brown tobacco basket to add a little bit more of the brown to make it look a little warmer for the winter and the fall. And that sign, that make yourself at home, was actually in my living room above my couch. But when I got the pumpkin sign this year, I brought it into the bedroom. So I kind of like that in here with the brown frame. It kind of complements the brown. And so that is the guest room. And then I take you into the bathroom. The only thing I really did differently in here was I got a new shower curtain during the pandemic. That was off of Amazon, but it is a Piper Classic from Amazon. So I really love that. And then I did change the rug on the floor. But other than that, I think it's pretty much the same. I just have a lot of the old I'm not going to say it right. Apothecary? The old bottles. The old, like, medicine bottles. I don't know. I've really got into that this year. The chippy look, the vintage look, the old medicine bottles. So I added that to that little table there with a couple of candles. And then this is the old pill box. So, yeah. So this is the necessary room, as my dad always called the bathroom. So when I saw that sign, I had to buy it because that was like a shout out to my dad. So this is the overview. It is my fall house. And so I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and I'm going to get this out to Anne so that you guys will have a little bit of fall to look at. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone's staying healthy and well and enjoying the fall. You take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful fall.